Magic Mouthwash, pink mouthwash. My favorite though is Bootlegger's mouthwash. That was one that somebody sent to me in a message. It's all the same stuff. And this mixture in particular, I wanted to do first out of all of them. And it's because I had a patient that was going through chemotherapy and they'd gone to another place and they picked up a bottle this size, which is 8 ounces, and they paid $80 for it. And then, so they came in and asked us how much would it be to make it. I'm like, I don't know, $15, $16 because it's so easy. So this is the reason why I want to do this one first. You can do it at home. It's been being done for 100 years. Everybody knows it. In order to make this, you're gonna need the benzocaine lozenges, which is, I've got the Cepacol here. The other thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need some Benadryl liquid. Benadryl does some really cool stuff to oral mucosa. It's got some anti-inflammatory parts. It also has some numbing effects to it. It's really cool. It also has Mylanta in it. It used to be Maalox, but Mylanta is actually better. It's got simethicone. Simethicone will help it stick to the outside of the oral mucosa when you do it. So those are the ingredients that you're gonna need. What we're gonna wanna do is we wanna take 1 Cepacol lozenge for every 30 milliliters. Just for point of reference, 30 milliliters is 2 tablespoons, just so you have a point of reference. So in this case, we're gonna make 120 milliliters. With that, so we're gonna take 4 of the Cepacol lozenges, and we're gonna take those. Obviously, I don't have gloves on, so I'm not gonna give this to anybody, but just for showing here. We're gonna take those and we're gonna crush them up. So you're gonna wanna crush these up. It takes a little bit doing. Go ahead and add those to the bottle. Now once you've got 1 lozenge for every 30 milliliters or every 2 tablespoons in there, we're gonna add the Benadryl to it next because that will levigate the benzocaine out of that. When you make this in the pharmacy, so we're gonna add 60 milliliters of this, so it's gonna be half the solution will be the Benadryl now. So I've got 4 lozenges in there, and I've got 60 milliliters of Benadryl in there. When you make this in the pharmacy, you always use lidocaine viscous, and it's this snot thickness of stuff. This is actually better because it's not nearly as abrasive when you're trying to swallow it or if you're trying to swish it around. Then after that, shake up your Mylanta really well. Add 60 milliliters of that. So now we've got 60 milliliters of both the Benadryl and the Mylanta and 4 of the Cepacol lozenges in there. Once you're done there, you shake this up. Most physicians recommend that you use about every 2 hours. If you decide to swallow it, it's gonna make you tired. Anybody that has any medical issues always should check with their healthcare professional before they use it. And it also shouldn't be used for very long. A couple of days is a great idea, but if you have continual problems, make sure you go see a dentist or a doctor. So subscribe to my channel. The idea here is that we give options for people to do that they can do at home. They can get the stuff from anywhere. And when you subscribe, it allows me to do more of these and open up options for healthcare for everyone, no matter where they live.